In this episode of Homechoir Road Trip, I forget how to play the guitar by the banks of the River Dee. I forget the lyrics by the beach at Crosby. I get soaked to the skin on the banks of the Mersey. I meet some locals. Sorry about this, it's a bit cold. And some wildlife with a chainsaw. We're going to be heading off very shortly to the Wirral for our second ever Homechoir road trip. Weather's not as nice as it was last time. We've got a long journey ahead of us, but some fantastic songs to sing when we get there. After a quick bit of electrical juice, we are hitting the road and heading off to the Wirral. Land of music, land of industry, and land, of course, of Anna and her family. And, oh, hang on, we've got to stop for a bit of charging. This is going to be a fairly regular feature as the car can only do 100 miles between charges. Anyway, as I was saying, we're heading up north. Let's leave it to Ben to explain. So, we are heading for the Wirral, where we're going to sing some northern songs. There's going to be some Miller Of Dee, Leaving at Liverpool. We're going to sing Ferry Cross the Mersey. Everyone knows the Ferry Cross the Mersey bit, but they don't often sing the bits around it. And the most important thing, of course, is we have to find Lidl, because if we don't find Lidl, we don't have any snacks or anything to feed the kids, and they'll have to eat each other.
Are we nearly there yet?
No.
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 One eternity later.
Well, that's a welcome sight if ever I saw one. Not only does the car need charging again, but so do the children. Now we've arrived on the Wirral and we're heading straight for the beautiful Birkenhead Park. Opened in 1847, Birkenhead Park was the first publicly funded civic park in the world and contained such beautiful architecture as the Roman boathouse and the Swiss bridge, both of which we will be exploring later on. Now, American viewers might be looking at this and thinking, this looks familiar. Well, it should, because Birkenhead Park was a huge influence on the design of Central Park in New York. So we're going to start off today in the boathouse, and we, of course, have got to have a bit of a warm-up. Making the knees a little bit soft, just swing your hips a little bit. I know we're in the land of the Beatles, but we're doing Elvis. Hip swing. Thank you.
This is being filmed, isn't it?
Yes, it's all being filmed. In fact, there won't be any singing going up, just you, Jackie, just you. Oh, yeah, 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 like the Beatles. Yeah, 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 yeah. So it goes something like this. Well, now we're all warmed up, it's time for us to sing our first song, our oldest song of the trip. It's called the Miller Of Dee, all about the River Dee. River Dee is located to the south and west of the Wirral and actually borders England and Wales. There's Wales there in the distance. We popped down to Thurstaston Sands on the southwest coast of the Wirral to capture some of the beautiful scenery, although it was a little bit on the chilly side.
There was a charming miller once lived on the River Dee. He danced and he sang from morn till night, no love so light as me. And this the burden of his soul forever used to be. I care for nobody, no, not I, if nobody cares for me. I love my girl, she is to me like parent, child and mine. I would not change my nation for another one in mine. The lawyer said it would not and grown from me. I care for nobody, no, not I, if nobody cares for me. Spring begins its light career, oh how the fields with joy. The summer's proud and loves his tears, no winter sad and coy. No force I love the hills delight to want to sing and sing. And harvest toil from year to year, I live from day to day. Like a river going free, let us rejoice and sing. The days of youth are made for me, and time is on the wing. The song shall pass from me to me, along the golden ring.
Well, after that rousing start to our road trip, we're going to get a little bit of electrical juice, and then we're going to head up to the northern tip of the Wirral to a little town called New Brighton. And as you travel through the Wirral, you notice long stretches of beautiful green scenery, contrasting and juxtaposed with, frankly, quite stark industry, agriculture, ports. There is so much history on the Wirral. It's a genuinely fascinating place to drive through, at least for some.
Are we nearly there yet?
No.
Are we nearly there yet?
No.
Are we nearly there yet?
No.
Are we nearly there yet?
Now, speaking of history, if you'd stood on this spot 100 years ago, everyone, you'd have seen this. This is the New Brighton Tower, which for a time was the tallest building in Great Britain. Sadly neglected during the First World War, the tower was dismantled and sold for scrap, but the building at its base, which housed the Tower Ballroom, continued its use until it was also damaged by fire in 1969. Now, the Beatles played the Tower Ballroom 27 times, more than any other venue in the UK, apart from, of course, the Cavern Club in nearby Liverpool. This was the Beatles' largest UK venue, attracting audiences of 3,000 to 4,000. Now, we'll be singing some Beatles songs later on, but first, well, it would be sacrilege to come to the Mersey without singing this one. Made famous by Jerry and the Pacemakers, it's Ferry Cross the Mersey. Interesting that someone's decided, just as we're about to sing, to start a little leaf blower solo. I know, as long as it's in the right key, I reckon we can work around it. So it goes like this, it's actually a tango. Pouring with rain. We were there this morning in the driving rain, and he's standing like a plonker on the banks of the Mersey, singing away. All these people walking along going, who's that?
It wasn't a ferry. It wasn't a ferry. No, it wasn't a ferry, Dad.
It wasn't a ferry, it was a sea truck, but it'll do.
Fairly well to praises, landing stage, river Mersey, fairly well. I am bound for California,
And of course, this part of the world isn't just famous for pop songs and folk songs, it's also famous for musicals. Written by Willie Russell, the legendary Blood Brothers tells the captivating and moving tale of twins who, separated at birth, grow up on opposite sides of the tracks, only to meet again with fateful consequences. And this song was a special request from one of our choristers. It's Tell Me It's Not True.
For tell me it's not true, though it's here before me. Say it's just a dream, say it's just a scene from an old movie from years ago. From an old movie with Marilyn Monroe.
We're going to be singing some Beatles songs.
Which Beatles songs are we singing?
So, interesting story with that one. I thought Twist and Shout would be a good one because it's a song that they would have sung when they were still there, basically still the Quarry. And so I put that on the list. And then we had a request from Dave who sent us in writing a formal request, signed in triplicate, for us to do something from Blood Brothers, Tell Me It's Not True. So we added that to the list, but it was already quite a tight list with the songs we had. And then just a couple of days ago I was in London and got talking with Dave's better half Jill, who said, "Could we not do Hey Jude instead? Why are we doing Twist and Shout?" And I said, "Well, it's because the song that they would have sung on the Wirral." And she went, "Oh, okay. Can we do it anyway?" I said, "We've already got a fairly packed programme." At which point she said, "But Dave gets his choice. Dave gets to do his song." I pointed out that Dave had actually submitted his request in writing, signed in triplicate, stamped, notarised, formally witnessed, and she said, "Oh, we'll see about that." The thing is, you know me, I will not be bullied, I will not be cowed, and I will not be pushed. That being said, she's quite scary, so we're going to sing Hey Jude as well. When we get to the very end, the na 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 na, I want to see clouds of birds taken off from my leg. Okay, I want this whole part singing along. I want choruses of chainsaws and leaf blowers and lawn mowers to join in. I want a whole... And squirrels. I want the squirrels come down from the trees.
Snails.
Anyway. Here we go. This one is for Jill. Here we go. 2, 3. Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart. Then you can start to make it better. Hey Jude, don't be afraid. You were made to go out and get her.
Now, we couldn't come all the way up to the Wirral without taking a special trip, after a bit of electrical juice, of course, to the beach at Crosby. Now, Crosby is to the north of Liverpool, and it's home to an extraordinary artwork by celebrated artist Anthony Gormley. Another place consists of well over 100 figures of the artist himself cast in iron, sunk into the sands, all facing out to sea. And it is an extraordinary feeling to walk amongst these figures who are apart yet together. They are immensely moving and powerful. The feeling is like a cathedral but inverted. And of course there's only one song that I could sing in this immense location. We've had a brilliant time here in the Wirral, and here we are now, of course, north of Liverpool in Crosby. The Wirral's just over there, and we've had a brilliant time. So huge thanks to everyone who came out to sing with us today at Birkenhead Park. Thanks to the people of the Wirral, and of course here in Crosby. Sorry about this, it's a bit cold. Don't forget, if you have liked what we do here on the channel, you can give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. You're going to subscribe? What do you think of it so far? There's no pleasing some people. See you soon, folks. It's a free-form jazz improvisation for Leaf Blower.
I think they're chopping up a fallen tree.
Ah, okay.
A tree had fallen and
So a
smashed a bit of
chainsaw.
fencing. Yeah.
So it's a concerto for choir, guitar and chainsaw.